which is a very pertinent committee for us here in the north. The two orders of the president, those two orders actually touch on natural resources. And then I belong also to appointment committee and to science and technology committee, science, technology and innovation. I want to tell you that I'm a teacher by profession. And it is very difficult to get intimidated. One thing I want to appreciate Forwarded. I'm also a member of Forwarded. Actually, we were the pioneer executives of Forwarded. Let me start by other small things, then I will go to that affirmative action. Minimum wage. I worked a lot in gender, labor, and social development. That is in the committee. And we worked on minimum wage. But the president said, no, we want to chase away these foreign investors. The foreign investors are more important than us, Ugandans. If you don't know, that is the position. And that is why minimum wage never saw light. We passed it in parliament, but president refused to assemble it. Security. Security in the country is in the hand of the president alone. It's almost like we are a captured country. So opposition have to struggle so much in order for them to push for these few things that we are able to push for. I want to talk about governance. Governance is actually the root causes of all our problems. Because we are in a dictatorial regime. Who removed the pillars, the strong pillars in the constitution? Who removed them? And through what? Through corrupt tendency. When president talks about civil servants not being corrupt, when term limits was removed on corrupt tendency, then we just sit and we think there is nothing wrong. And then we praise, we give a lot of praise, like Ebola say. Okay. Then we sell off our rights. When we do that, we sell off our rights. We need to demand our rights. So, term limit was removed by payment of 5 million to some members of parliament in the 7th parliament. And then they removed the term limit for the president. Age limit was removed when I was already in parliament. And it was through thick and thin. Who doesn't know that we were sent to consult the communities of Uganda? Even in the strongest NRM dominant communities, they said no. President said he was gone. Say, okay, off to Chakwandi. What happened in Chakwandi? Members of parliament did not want to accept, but they had to negotiate. They negotiated, they said, okay, we know people will not bring us back to parliament. First, extend term of parliament from 5 years to 7 years. He accepted. Then give us money. Then they mentioned very big amount of money. And you know the number of members of parliament who are NRM. He said, no, I cannot give you at once. I will give you in 3 installments. And what is that? Is that not corrupt tendency? If we talk about corruption, is that corruption better than a corrupt person here who sometimes may be goes with the 5,000. So corruption is about this fish being rotten from the head up to the tail. The fish is rotten. I don't know if we have to fight corruption in Uganda, then we need to overhaul almost everything. I get so saddened that my son, Olayane, talked about us being okay in the north. Ladit engineer Olayane, you did not grow up in that situation where actually home state, what a home state where we would not lack food. But go to the communities and find out people lack food, just food. Where did the food go? You cannot right now tell me that we are selling land because we love to sell land. Because we are caught up. We are caught up and we are pushed up in the corner. Originally, in almost every homestead of Acholi, you would find ox plow and oxen, and you find kraal close by. All these kraals went during the war, and it was deliberately done to completely put us down economically. It has not been easy for us to regain that status. And then later we went to the camps. We were pushed in the camps. You know that going to the camps really touched the central part of the Acholi people, where we lost even our culture. We lost that glory of hard work. Our young people right now, if you tell them to go and till the land, they think you are punishing them. And these very young people who think tilling land is punishment are the people who are now praising Museveni. But may I talk truth, nothing else but the truth, and straight up. We are very, very poor. Very, very poor, and we have sold off all our land to the rich people. Do you know that even Aswa Ranch was planned to be given to NRM people, not of Acholi, but of different tribes. And that was supposed to be headed by none other than Dombo, to come and acquire land here in Aswa Ranch to do business. How about our Acholi people? The NRM who are Acholis, who failed, who could not make it. Could we not plan something better for them? We need to open up our eyes. We need to see things. If we don't see things, yes. What I should tell you, we are in a captured state. Money is controlled by the president. Security is controlled by the president. He can play around with us, the parties, the way he loves. Who doesn't know that divide and rule has completely reduced all the parties, and then when they get up, they say mighty party. Mighty party, that is dictatorial. Mighty, if it is mighty because it is mighty, then that is good. But if it is through manipulation and dictatorship, where then act or laws like Public Order Management Act would run after people who would like to be in the position. It is by constitution that we are under multi-party dispensation. And when you are in opposition, the way I was opposition leader, my work was to be like mirror, to help, to be part of the governance. But does it happen? when we wanted to go to Apa, were we not stopped? Then you are asked, go and get what? Visa from Ajumani to be able to access Apa. Is that the only place in Uganda that we must first get visa from Ajumani to access it, to access Apa? Very many places we were stopped from accessing, especially in a tourist region, including even just there, they call it what is the name in Panama? Not Panama. And the people had sent up to three times, they had sent communication in Parliament and in my office as leader of opposition. On the 16th, and I don't forget that date, 16th February 2020, we decided to go to the Parachele. We were stopped. They say, police is, I said, which police? I also have police. We are going to do work which has been, we were given already the leeway by Parliament. People disperse. Those people we should meet in Baratele. So we only met what? And the NRA young people were pointing at what, like this, without due consideration. I told them, please, we are here for you, not for us. I don't have any land here. And so I have no interest here. My interest is to protect you. I am not here to fight you, to fight with you. And Honorable PP who came wanted to fight. I told him, please no, don't fight. You will become horrible instead of honorable. So members, if we have to do a lot of things and if we have to make this Uganda good for all of us, we need to have straight talk. And straight talk will not hurt us. Humanly, we can all err. But this Uganda seems to be Kaguta's property. I went to Ghana. I went to Ghana. Ghana was a very peaceful country, but it was also a problematic country before. And in Ghana, you find in Parliament, opposition and the ruling party, the number is almost the same. And they discuss people's issues, not president's issues. I went to Zambia. It is about people's issues. When you cry about drugs not being in the public health facilities, it is all of us. Let all of us stand up for the right thing. Let me now go to the pertinent issue about affirmative action. We have never removed anything the way term limit was removed. Was it removed? Did we remove anything? We never removed anything. And when I am there in that position is for a woman and a strong woman. A strong woman, not just a weak woman. A strong woman is there to help women come up. If that affirmative position is the only position to raise up women, then how many women will be empowered at all? I was asked, are you empowered? I said, yes, I am very empowered. And I went to Parliament when I was already very, very much empowered. My parents sent me to school, and we want people to go to school. I cried about education. That if some people who are right now in very top leadership positions went through school like during this time, they wouldn't have made it because they were also from not well-to-do families. They were not from well-to-do families. Why can't we think about our children and young people? Why can't we think about their education? We want the human resource of this country to be a very weak, not educated, not empowered. My parents sent me to school, so I went to Parliament when I was already empowered. And so I am there from an empowered position. So don't say that, that is a position to groom people. No. I am also grooming very many other people, not just like Honorable Gilbert. Sometimes I hold up hands of young people and I go with them. You know, you have to be like this, you have to be strong like this. If you have an aspiration, please, you can also nurture your aspiration in this way and that way. So I groom people. And even up to secondary school, I go and tell them, if you want to be a good leader, start now. Please don't be tempted. There are people who are already tempted. So you have to be a person of integrity. Affirmative action, position of women is women. Not that if you are a woman, now live way. I am there not illegally. I am there legally. You can challenge my illegality there if you think I am there illegally. If we have to change, because this is also a constitutional matter, 2019, I asked Honorable, 2018, November, I asked Honorable, Right Honorable Ruakana Rogona, can we have constitutional review commission so that we review our constitution? It brought up in parliament and said, we are already putting it in place. Where is it up to now? Is it there? We are under a very dictatorial system. They say things and they don't do it. Then, as a leader of opposition, we work very hard to have electoral reform to try and amend some of the articles in the constitution. Almost towards the end, when we worked with the attorney, my shadow attorney general, what were we told? That you have money to be able to mobilize members. Should we have money differently? Where would I have money? Where do you think I would have money? Apart from money which comes from consolidated fund, for us to work for Uganda. People of Uganda. If we don't stand up, yes, from President Museveni, it will go to Muhoozi. It will go to Muhoozi, CDF. I am a member of the appointment committee. What will you do when you have 20 members of the appointment committee and you, the opposition, you are 5? If they insist, don't do this, what will you do? You will say no, but they will say yes. So number in politics is also something which is very big. And that is why President Museveni will use militarism and commercialization of politics to let him continue to have the greater, not only just the majority. Because parliament is just lopsided. So we struggle. If people don't rise up to claim for their rights are sold in corruption. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable.